Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Peter Gianulis. He is the CEO of Allegiant Gold. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, AUAU on the TSX Venture and AUXXF on the OTCQX. And Allegiant will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com. And with that, Peter, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Hi, Robert. How are you? It's been a while.
It has been a while, almost 2 years to the day, actually. So it's good to talk with you and, find out what everything that Allegiant's been up to. And speaking of which, before we get into all of that, can you start us off with a quick overview of Allegiant and then we'll go from there?
Sure, absolutely. Allegiant Gold is what we term a mid-stage exploration company operating out of Reno, Nevada. We have 10 projects throughout southwestern United States, 7 in mining-friendly Nevada, 2 in Arizona, and 1 in New Mexico. Albeit most of our effort, energy, and capital goes into developing our 1.4 million ounce, approximately 9 million ounce silver flagship project called Eastside, right outside of the town of Tonopah, Nevada. So great infrastructure. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get to our property from Tonopah. And basically the rest of our business model is working with other junior mining companies to farm out our other projects that are not our flagship. So we have currently 3 projects farmed out. Bolo is farmed out to Copar, and that's in the state of Nevada. We have Mogollon, which is farmed out to Suma Silver. And then our third project is Four Metals, which is farmed in the state of Arizona, which is farmed out to Barksdale.
Very good. All right. So like I said, last time we published an interview together, we put that out on August 17th, 2020. So, rather than give me everything that's gone on in the last 2 years, what would you say are some of the company's highlights and milestones in the last 12 months or so?
Yeah, well, I'll start back in April, May 2021, where we had an RC program, an 8 or 9 drill program out at Eastside, proper Eastside, where we discovered a higher grade zone. And those are all on our website, but you could check out some of the intercepts as well as the cross sections. But it garnered a lot of noise in the industry. Obviously, some of the highest grade intercepts that's been encountered in Nevada for many, many years. That started a different path for us in which we've completely now focused on Eastside and drilling. Subsequent to that, we did a bought deal in August of 2021. And then subsequent to that, in March of 2022, so about 5 to 6 months ago, Kinross Gold came in with purchased 10% or 9.9% of Allegiant Gold with the purpose of a follow-up drill program at Eastside to focus on the higher grade zone that we discovered a year prior. We have just completed a 8,000 meter, so 27,000 foot RC drill program at Eastside. We are now in the middle of a 4,000 to 4,500 meter diamond core drill program focused on the high grade zone. And we're about a little bit around halfway through that program. And assays, we'll be releasing assays in the next 2 to 4 weeks as they come in from the RC. Things of obviously the laboratories have been backed up in Nevada because of all the base metal and the lithium drilling and everything that's going on in Nevada, besides the precious metal and the copper drilling that's also going on in Arizona. But things are starting to trickle in. We're very, very happy. We've also been busy on our other projects such as Goldfield West, where we did a mag survey, and we'll be following that up with other geophysical surveys in the coming months. And added to all of that, we're also been very, very busy with expanding permits in our areas to ensure that we always stay ahead of the curve. So we're drilling. We have probably a few years of drilling, but we're thinking, a few years down the road, what we would like to explore. And, we're starting that process already. So lots of things going on, but that's the work that we're conducting at Eastside. Suma Silver has been very busy at Mogollon, who's drilling, I think, up to 15,000 meters at Mogollon, one of the properties that we have always been the most excited about in the state of New Mexico. And Suma really couldn't be a better partner. They really are doing some amazing work there, and would look for some of the results to come out as they continue to drill the program. So it has been a very, very busy year. We are well financed because of those two deals that we have. And I would also add not only the cash in the bank, but because of our farm out model that provides us with cash and shares of other companies. So, we've historically been well financed with very minimal dilution relative to other companies out there. So, but that's our business model. Our business model is to use our other projects that are non-core to us to fund most of the business. And then when we do go to the market to raise money, almost 100% of that, or a minimum of 80, has gone directly into the ground.
Very good. So then to close this out here today, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's near-term value catalysts that folks should pay attention to?
Well, I think there's geophysics and CSA-MAT surveys that were going to come out. There's the RC drilling and approximately 30 RC holes that we drilled that just ended a few months ago, and getting those assays out. And then the diamond core will drill between 7 and 9 holes at Eastside at the higher grade zone, which we're about halfway done. And those assays will be forthcoming in the next few months. So there really is a lot of news coming out for Allegiant. But once again, we are developing what we believe to be the next mine, and so there'll be a lot of assays, there'll be a lot of things, but we're continually to move forward on this project, and then ultimately that will culminate in an updated resource for Eastside and potentially a PEA looking further down the road.
Well, Peter, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Allegiant Gold?
I think there's two ways. One is go to AllegiantGold.com, our website. Go to the Twitter account, which we're starting to become a little bit more active in publishing things on our Allegiant Gold handle. And then I highly recommend any investor to just call the CEO. I would personally never invest in any junior without first speaking to the CEO or the head geologist of any of these companies and get an understanding of what's that company about, what's their philosophy, and how they manage money and how they manage dilution and how they plan to advance the project. So anyone can always reach out to me at peter@allegiantgold.com. I try to answer every single email.
Very good. Me too. I try to. But Peter, thank you again for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I'll see you in Beaver Creek.
All right, Robert. Take care. Thank you.
Take care. Again, Allegiant Gold will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com.